This is a lesson on place value, and this is designed to go along with Everyday Math 3rd grade Home Link 5.8, and specifically we're going to talk about tenths and hundredths, which may be something that is new to you. Let's start by reviewing place value a little bit. Here I have a number, 5,492. And just right now, if you're watching this at home, think about what place are these numbers? Even say it out loud. What place is this? What place is this? What place is this? And what place is this? You probably already know this is the ones place. This is the tens place. This is the hundreds place. And this is the thousands place. You probably knew all this already, and you could probably even, if the number were greater, keep going and showing those places up into the millions even. But today we're going to go in the opposite direction. So what if we had a number that was like this? Now we have a decimal point and we have a number after the decimal point. This place value is called tenths. Just like 10, but you add a th, tenths. So take a look at these numbers and I'll show you how to read them. Here we have 5 tenths, 2 tenths. The 0 you can ignore because it's 0. Just 2 tenths is fine. 25 and 1/10. Try this one on your own. It is 6 and 8/10. So over here we have 5,492 and 8/10. But what if we add one more digit after the decimal point? Do you know what this digit would be called? Look over here, we go tenths, hundredths. So just like 100, but you add a th to the end. And at this point, you could probably guess if we added one more digit here, that would be called, what do you think? That would be called thousandths with a th, and so on. And just a quick thing about saying this number, you don't have to say 5,492 and 8/10 and 3/100. You just read the last digit here. So you'd say this number and 83/100. So let's practice that real quick. Okay, so here I have a bunch of numbers with decimals in them, and you're going to say them, try to say them, and then I'll tell you how to say these numbers after I've paused for a moment. So again, be sure you're trying at home, and even if you're wrong, that's good because you'll learn from your mistakes. Okay? What's this number right here? This number is 36 hundredths. Again, you don't have to say the 0. How about this number here? What's this number? Say it. This number is 5 hundredths. You see there's nothing in the tenths place. 5 hundredths. How about over here? This number is 5 tenths. This is the tenths place, right after the decimal point. Down here, if you have a numbers on both sides of the decimal, just say and when you get to the decimal point. What is this number? This would be 2 and 87 hundredths. What is this number? Here we have 17 and 3/10. Over here, same number, decimal point in a different spot. What is this? 1 and 73 hundredths. Down here, what have we got? 32 and 2 tenths. Very similar number, but now the 2 is in the hundredths place. What is this number? This would be 32 and 2 hundredths. And one more. This would be 40 hundredths, but really this 0 doesn't need to be there. Anytime there's a 0 on the end of the decimal, you don't need it. So this could also be 4 tenths. Now, to be honest, most people, even adults, especially adults, are not going to read these numbers the way we just did. They're just going to say 2.87, 17.3, 32.02, rather than 32 and 2 hundredths. And that's just a quicker way of doing it, and people will understand. But technically, mathematically, this number would not be 32.2. You could say 32 and 2 tenths. So that took a while. Let's get to the homework now and see how it goes. So we have Everyday Math Home Link 5.8 again. And imagine this square here equals 1. What would these numbers be? So how many hundredths is this? And I think it's actually easy to do this part first. We have full tens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full tens. So if this is 1, those would be 5 tenths with the TH. And the hundredths, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this number would be 57 hundredths. I think you can do number 2 and 3 on your own now. Let's look at the second section. We're going to write these words as decimal numbers. So let's try number 4, 23 hundredths. Okay, so 23 hundredths is going to be only a decimal. So we'll start with 0, put in our decimal point, and 23 hundredths would look like this. Okay, farther down, 30 and 20 hundredths. Okay, so 30 is the number 30, just like we've known before. This is where the decimal point would go. And then we have 20 hundredths. Okay, 23 hundredths looks like this. So 20 hundredths would look like that. 30 and 20 hundredths. There it is. Try to do numbers 5 and 7 on your own. And then we have a pattern you can probably figure out. But can you say these numbers? Here we have what? 1 tenth, 2 tenths, 3 tenths. Next would be 4 tenths, and on and on. Down here, can you say these numbers? Give it a try. We have 1 hundredth, 2 hundredths, 3 hundredths, and next would be 4 hundredths. And just continue that one on. One more thing, the last two are just some subtraction and addition review, but please remember to write these problems on the back of this page so I can see how you're thinking as you do the math. That's all. This was a long one, but just give it a try and rewatch parts of the video if you need to, and I will see you soon. Thank you.